One of the great gifts of our lives is to let our veterans teach us what they need from us. I have never been so proud of our veterans when not too long ago, one of them stood up at graduation and said, I thought, in the spoken word, some of the most powerful stuff I've ever heard. He stood in front of the Yountville community and he said, combat veterans are a lot like feral cats after a thunderstorm. They hide in pipes and under trellises and under bridges, and they hide sometimes in the forest. But if America would lay out a saucer of milk, they will come home to their heart. Robert Frost said, home is a place you go where they have to let you in. That is Pathways. That is Walking Point. Our doors are wide open to our brothers and sisters who need help with their sorrows and sadness and the things they've seen. PTSD, when I talk to some of the young men, say, push that stuff down. That won't work for us. Bring these things out. The best disinfectant is sunshine. Letting our veterans know that we're there for them, that we love them. This art you see, this spoken word you'll hear as Tom introduces our guys, are powerful axioms for the importance of our work. Therapeutic. Look around. Feel this room. Feel this art. Get to your family and friends to see these things. And if you're in media, thank you so much for being here with us. We need to bring this out to the light of day. Two reasons why. Leon Panetta just announced yesterday from the Panetta Institute that we do not know how many of our combat veterans have been taking their lives. We don't have it in a framework to comprehend. And the second thing is, $109 million from President Obama was just earmarked specifically for this in the past few days to help us, help you. We need your help. We need your help for Walking Point. We need your help for Pathways. We need you and your citizenship to speak to our representatives and ask them to help us help them.
Logically, there is no reason why the English language cannot perfectly render the actuality of warfare. It is rich in terms like blood, terror, madness, shit, cruelty, murder, sellout, hoax, as well as phrases like legs blown off, intestines gushing out from hands, screaming all night, bleeding to death from the rectum, and the like. The problem is less one of language than of gentility and optimism. The real reason that soldiers fall silent is that soldiers have discovered that no one is interested in the bad news they have to report. What listener wants to be torn and shaken when he doesn't have to be? We have made the unspeakable indescribable. It really means nasty. Well, I welcome you for being here to listen to the stories of our combat veterans today. It's an essential part of I call it the social contract, that we send men to war. Whether we approve of the war or not, they go to war in service of America. And when they come home, we should be there for them, listen to their experiences, and absorb them. It becomes a part of the social contract. So you are doing your part today, and I thank you very much for doing it. Our first reader is Darint, Thong. Darint.
I guess my friend was right. The only person I care for is myself. Starting to think that this is true. Hating myself that I'm letting this war get into me. Fucking up my mind. Is this what experts call post-traumatic stress disorder? I hope not. I don't want to be labeled as one of those. Always be saying that it's for the weak-minded people. I'm not close to any of those. I know I'm strong and better than that to have PTSD. I think the only way to cure this is to get the fuck out of the army and be around the people I love and care for. Maybe the old me will come back. I hope so, that is. I don't know what to do. I have 103 days left in this fucked up country. Well, it's like any other country going through shit. Just that I had witnessed the unamazed incident anyhow. Just gotta give myself time. I know I get over this. Stop thinking of it. In time, only it heals itself.
Here again, I'm here again, at least now I understand it. Not only understand it, but I can feel it, I taste it, I smell it, I breathe, sense it, and I loathe it. Again, we willingly, unselfishly, and courageously, without fear or hesitation or concern for our well-being or our sanity, walked into it head first. We open ourselves up, exposing ourselves to friendly fire just like in country, but instead of bombs and bullets, these we now call triggers. These triggers have no satisfaction, no personal power or destiny. These triggers are mine to control and satisfaction of sending rounds down range to meet an enemy's demise.
The very moment the concept of me having PTSD was in mind, I was completely in denial of the idea of having PTSD. Until getting out the army, I still didn't accept I may have PTSD, thinking that was just the army in combat. That I'm out, I'm home now. I just need to put what I saw and experienced all behind me. I'm with family and friends now. Ignoring it didn't hold up as well as I thought. Things got worse. I felt different. I couldn't fit in anymore with my family or friends. So I fell into isolation. I was hypervigilant, felt anxious as everything, getting nightmares and flashbacks. I didn't know what to do with myself, didn't understand what I was going through. I did what I thought was best at the time and went into self-medicating through alcohol and drugs. I needed them to help ease up my anxiety. I needed them to fit in with people and not be crazy, not to be looked at crazy, even though that's how I was feeling inside.
These triggers are the more than internal insurgents. My constant companion, enemy, infiltrating my mind, my body, scrambling my thoughts, an enemy of my emotions, an agitator of the irrational, scrambled my intellect, slave to my emotions.
And I said, "Kid, what did you learn today?" Because I teach them what Helen Keller said. They said, "Oh, Miss Keller, it must be hard for you to be blind." And she said, "Well, it would be if I had no vision." We see with our hearts, and we want our veterans in our community to see our veterans with their hearts. When I asked one of them what he learned today, it was really funny. He said, "Don't let their bad day be your bad day, or your bad day be their bad day. Don't play angry tag with people." I said, "Can you come to Washington, D.C. with me?"